Hey YouTubers, Rival X Factor. Time for a game of close quarters with MP7 laser sight extended mags. I started the party late. Let's start a comeback, shall we? This is a great weapon to use, but there are some drawbacks. Number one, the most damage it does is 20. That's it. It gets outkilled by most of the assault rifles, but it holds 41 in the mag. Another neat tip about this, or neat stat about this, is the bonus while ADSing is the same while hip firing. So you lose absolutely zero accuracy while ADSing. So why not dance all day with this gun? And you'll see me do that a lot. I'm going to show a couple clips here from this round, and then I'm going to let a longer clip rip, just show my thought process, because when I first loaded in, we didn't have a lot going on for us, and this was kind of a battle. It came down to a couple tickets at the end. And, you know, Brett FX joined off of me. We weren't in comms, unfortunately, because this would have been a hell of a lot easier, I think. And I have a different strat when I play close quarters. I don't run around and zerg. I don't do the circle jerk thing. I try to defend. Now, obviously, if we've got less than one flag, I got to go get one. But my mentality is if we have 2 flags, I'll play a little defense. You know, I'll play last man standing and back. You know, hopefully take a couple baddies with me before I go down. So this MP7, the drop-off on this thing starts right around the 12-meter mark. So it does 20 damage at 20 meters, and then obviously just starts falling off hard. At 30 meters, you're only doing 15 damage, 15 and a quarter damage a bullet at 30 meters. So drop-off is pretty harsh. It's a lot faster than, say, the AEK. So at the 30-meter range, if you've got just laser sight in the AEK, you're doing 21.5 damage to 15.3 damage. Big difference. Obviously, the AEK, it does 25 up close, so that hurts. Another thing about the MP7 is it reloads rather fast, and that's a big asset to have. So M16s, you know, the MP7s, the AS VAL, very quick reloads. And a lot of times I die in close quarters, I get caught in a reload, or I get my head spawned on, and that happened quite a few times this round. I had a series of 5 deaths where people just literally spawned on my head. Where I do the little mouse, you know, the little mouse wiggle, because I'm spawn invulnerable. And the second I'm done wiggling, somebody comes in, looks at me, and just shoots me in the head point blank. So, you know, this gun has a very high suppression rate. It really fucks people up. And while you're suppressed, if you're hip firing, you really don't feel it that bad. So you can really stay in the fight and really get caught in the open. So the key to this weapon is start the shot early. You don't have to have a perfect shot on their body. Some of these shots I purposely missed just to suppress the fuck out of them. You know, that guy, that was a nice shot by that guy. I started too far out. But a lot of these shots, you'll notice that I'm not shooting when I'm directly on them. That's because I'm creating that suppression, building up, and using the high rate of fire, using the large mag size to my advantage. All right? I'm basically spraying and praying. But you can get away with that, along with, you know, some of the PKPs and the support guns. You can get away with that. The black PP, you can get away with that. I'm getting chased right now, so I'm just trying to outrun the guy to get on burn. It's so important. I could have engaged that guy, or I could trust my teammates to take care of him and get on burn. I can't say that enough. Fight on flags. Don't fight around them. A lot of times when I join on games and teams are getting crushed, they're just fighting wherever they spawn. Work your way to a flag. We finally got 3 flags. We're still down 50-some tickets, and they're all blinking, you know, which is never good. So we're going to lose a couple flags here. And I'm going to try to go rescue this. Obviously, the B burn's very small. And this guy in the back, I didn't see him. Even with all of his muzzle flash, I didn't see him. That was a nice spot. So remember that spot. That was a fail knife or panic knife by that guy. And I just racked up 575 points, and I don't think I killed a thing. No animals were harmed in this filming of this video. At B flag. B's blinking again. God damn it. I just came from there. So let's check it out. If it burns fast, there's more guys on it. Let's see if I can clear it off. And you see me bursting. There is a burst method to this gun, but you can kind of level, you know, drop the hammer. Now, how do you tell when you should stop shooting? The crosshair balloons. When it gets out of control, just stop shooting. The second you stop shooting, 1 second pause, a split second pause, that cone of fire recedes. It's unlike any other gun in the game. You could just, this thing's insane. So the wheelhouse on this thing is about 20 to 23 meters. You can just drop people quickly. And again, the time to kill isn't the fastest in the world. And you can go against shotgunners. You know, it's if they're suppressed. You remember I did a thing a couple days ago about shotgun slugs and my love-hate affinity. If you get the first shot, you win. If you miss, you probably lose. And if you're suppressed, you probably lose. So I think this guy's using slugs. I hope he is, because you shouldn't be missing with buckshot that range. But slugs, it's a definite. We're in trouble again. We're down to 1 flag up. We got no flags. Not good. And what happened? We get caught fighting in the middle of nowhere, me included. And now it's time for me to get to a flag. Support a flag. Our guys look pretty good here. We're dying on the flag. But I'm still going. I'm still going. Fight on flags. You know, cartel, rival cartel, the leader rival. Can't say it enough. If you're not fighting on a flag, you're not doing your job, and you're hurting the team. So remember that, whether it's Conquest, Rush, you know, Rush obviously you can fight in the middle of nowhere because you got to earn up to that spot. And, you know, again, it doesn't matter what scope you use on this thing because there is no bonus to going ADS compared to hip fire. Here, I'm so hurt, it's insane. Last man standing, trying to go down with the fight. And, you know, obviously just getting spammed at this point because there's a lot more than there are of us. But if you notice the ticket gap, we've closed this ticket gap. And we are really close. This room is a death machine. Don't get caught camping that room. So many people do. Yeah, you can get a kill or two, but you're not helping your team because that's one less guy in the flag. This is a nice spot to jump down on C and defend C. Stay up here. Less lanes to watch. Not the hardest thing in the world. And help your teammate get some kills by suppressing the shit out of everything that spawns. If C flashes, I'm going to look down. I'm going to let the flag tell me on my mini-map whether or not I got to worry about C. That is a nice spot to play. That is one of the spots I will play a lot of times. Now C's flashing. I'm going to drop down because I can't see the guy. Where the hell's he at? Oh, shit. There's a whole bunch of them. Well, I got 2 of them. Obviously wasn't going to get all 3 there. But hopefully my teammates clean up the mess. Can't tell, so let me spawn in. I got a res. That's nice. Got 2 more. Guy's back by the martini bar. Now he's taking a shower. You know, it looks like we cleared him off. We got the ticket lead. Hallelujah. So back at it, B's flashing. I spawn in, and I pick my spawns. If I got teammates, I try to figure out where they are in the map in conjunction to what is burning. So there is a thought process to when I spawn in. A lot of times I take random spawn if I don't think any of my teammates are in a good spot. I'll just random spawn. Lots of dead bodies above me. Bad shit's happening. Cleared flag. Nothing there. You know, the guy got mowed down by whatever teammates we had. B's burden. This is going to be a close one. There is a 5 or 6 ticket lead right now. And for those of you who don't know close quarters, the ticket bleed is redonkulous. Absolutely redonkulous. It hurts bad. You know, it hurts worse than herpes and gonorrhea combined. So make sure that you do everything in your power to knock off that bleed. Look at that little burst. That's 23 meters. You know, that's about the extent of where you want to be firing from this weapon, because anything else you're going to be fucked. You're pissing in the wind. Almost got the drop shot on that guy. Almost. One more split second. He had a good shot on me, but I almost pulled out a real nice 180. Perfect. No scope. Headshot. Sniper shot. So again, hopefully you guys enjoy this footage and take some of these things to heart. It should help. If you find yourself getting caught in the middle of nowhere, I always ask myself, where am I? How many flags do we have? Are we losing flags? Are we getting flags? Right there, I prone to cover. See if I can get this guy. And he just got back raged. Nope, he came around. He tried to get a little spicy on me. And shout out to Red Fox, who pulls some ninja bullshit Matrix stuff on me. Good shot by Red Fox coming up here. Right there. Nope. It's coming. Because I didn't clip it out, just to give them props. And obviously they've got... There it is. Jumping headshot with the slug. Or jumping body shot. That's hard. That wasn't easy. So shout out to Neo there with a jumping slug shot. Because that's a bitch of a shot there. Take care, YouTube. I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you make the most out of your weekend. And there's another Become a Better Noob up, and there's more coming this week.